Okay, a fingerstyle arrangement of this piece. This is how the actual arrangement began for me, and many arrangements do. I start with a traditional fingerstyle arrangement, and if it progresses to a more percussive arrangement, then that's what happens. But often, the case may be that the fingerstyle arrangement is very good, and I do enjoy playing that. But maybe for the challenge, or maybe after recording the piece once or twice, I opt for doing more of a percussive arrangement. All right, but this piece here, I find interesting just with the bass line. I think it is kind of interesting. I tried to follow as closely as possible to what Paul McCartney did. So what we're doing is, we're not doing just, say, root and up to the third note in the chord here, which is often what I do with a C major chord. I'll do. It sounds more like something depictive of the time, where the bass line kind of more of a walking kind of sound, right? And actually, that's kind of an interesting thing what I did there. By muting those bass notes with the palm of my hand down here, we create something again. It sounds more like this quote-unquote traditional fingerstyle, like Tommy Emmanuel or Chet Atkins would have done, and getting those more percussive kind of muted bass notes. So bring your palm down and grabbing your C chord. Our third finger moves from string 5 to string 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's move to an A minor chord. We'll do the same thing with our thumb. Alright. Now, the challenge here is trying to play some melodies along with that. And our melody in general, we have a pickup, hammer between your first and third frets on string number 2. In comes our first bass note, and we pinch that string number 1 with it. Bring your thumb down. Our melody, third and first fret. Bring that third finger up. Melody here is on string number 2. Those last two melody notes, each with its own bass note. Move to that A minor chord, pinching string 5 and string 3. We start over, but we apply a bass note here with it, meaning we start over with that hammer. And it all starts over. I love that style of playing. It certainly is a lot of fun. Alright, let's move into the actual verse of the song. Very similar, actually. Some changes in chords, obviously, but the melodies are similar. So we have our pickup again. A little bit more melodically here. There's our melody. Open, third, first fret. Reach up, get that third again, and conclude here on the second fret, string 3. Now, we have to apply the bass line to that melody. So I'd practice just doing the hammer, and then coming through and applying those couple bass notes to this melody. String 5 with the first note, that's on its own. String 4 with that note here with my first finger. Move your bass note up. I got 2 notes with it here on string number 2, third fret. It's almost like I grabbed the A minor chord early there. Okay, the next time through, the first measure is the same. Until we get to a little slide up. Now the melody is actually here on string number 1. You could opt for just doing that. If you chose, I harmonize the melody with the 5th fret as well on string number 3. on to a G chord, alternating string 6 and 4. Onto an F. Now this F here, just a very small fragment so that I can get the melody here. Do a slide with my 4th finger from the 4th fret. My bass note's on string number 4. A lot of 4s here. Actually, my thumb is playing strings here, 4 and 3. Rarely does my thumb come down to string number 3, but in this particular case with the F chord, this grip being so small, I'm playing those bass notes. Alright. There's my bass notes, kind of similar to how we did the C chord run. Alright, moving on to an A minor chord. Using my 2nd and 1st finger to do the pull up here in the 4th fret. I land with my 4th finger on the 5th fret, string number 3, and then back to my A minor grip. What's remaining here? Not much melody with our bass line. You know, very much built around the C chord. Start over. Okay. Good luck. Approach the bridge in exactly the same manner. Again, this technique of setting the palm down on the bridge, very common, and it's very useful and a great sound that you're going to catch with many finger stylists. All right, moving on to the percussive lesson on level number 3.